Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're just going to talk about how much fun Delta Force Hawk Ops has been for me, and I'm sure for many of you. I understand the game has some problems, and I actually made an entire 12-minute video critiquing this game already. But I have to say, guys, even after the quote-unquote honeymoon period has worn off, the game is still significantly more fun than anything I've played in a very long time. This includes X-Defiant, the finals, all the games you can think of. This game right here is really doing it for me. So we're going to talk about all of that, but we'll also talk about some of the existing and persistent problems that the game has, and just my relative confusion about those subjects. So if you enjoy the channel, be sure to hit the like button, and of course subscribe to the channel. I will be putting out my settings video fairly certain. I know people have been absolutely ravenous about that, and I will try to put out a top 10 or maybe top 5 weapons video very soon. So be sure to subscribe to the channel and turn notifications on so you don't miss those. The first thing I want to talk about is just how alien it feels to actually crave playing a first-person shooter again, and to be actively interested in learning the game and figuring everything out and interacting with, my friends and playing with them. I haven't felt that in a very long time. Then, of course, it's the streaming aspect of it. I love streaming, interacting with the community. First of all, I think over all of the streams I've done so far, I have averaged over 1,000 viewers. Average. That is absolutely insane. Chat's flying faster than I've ever seen it. People asking me more questions than I've ever tried to answer. I've just really enjoyed interacting, and just the whole experience has been absolutely insane. And not only are the streams more enjoyable, I've been streaming for 3 times as long as I would normally stream, and I don't even feel fatigued at all. I just feel fresh. I jump in there next day, feels completely fine. And you know why that is? I have pretty much played all of the maps a bunch now, but the game doesn't get boring for me, there's a level of difficulty that isn't present in Battlefield 2042 that really drives me to play the game. And simultaneously, the game just works way more consistently than the previous Battlefield games. I have encountered a total of 0 crashes. I have not crashed in this game to date. That is unbelievable for a PC playtest. You would expect this to be like bugs everywhere, crashes every 5 seconds. Nope. 0 crashes. And on top of that, the only days where I experienced bugs was the first day when they were having unplayable server problems. Since then, they fixed the servers, and I have encountered 0 bugs. And the only bugs my friends have encountered are funny bugs like tanks getting launched into the air. There aren't any game-breaking bugs, there isn't anything unbelievably terrible that's hindering my gameplay that's consistent and unavoidable. It's pretty much just a smooth sailing experience. And if I'm this entertained while the game is in a closed alpha test, just imagine when the game releases and we get to play on all the maps. We get to redo all the weapon setups. We get to just experience the entire game. And I'm fully aware that this game isn't drastically different from other games we've played. But the difference is the quality and the execution, and it just makes all the difference in the world. And I'll tell you something else that'll make all the difference in the world. They need to address the AI in the servers, okay? I'm not sure what they're doing with the AI, but I think I can speak for everyone when I say that when we play a multiplayer FPS experience, we don't want to play against AI that can aimbot us from 80 or 100 meters while we peek some obscure angle for a quarter of a second through a smoke grenade. I don't think we're interested in that. And I'm not really sure why they're doing it. This is a test. Maybe they're testing server stability or server load or something like that. But they haven't come out and publicly spoken about it yet. So that concerns me. Why is the base of this game so good, and they are seemingly just diluting the experience with AI? I don't understand it. And could you imagine if they simply just don't address it, they don't remove AI, then they release the game with AI in there? I mean, wouldn't that be one of the most disappointing things we've ever experienced in modern FPS gaming? You have this awesome base, and then you just don't even address the problem. But fingers crossed that doesn't happen and there's testing stuff, because when I talk about an awesome base, the base of this game, the foundation, whatever you want to call it, has so much potential. I had people in my chat today, oh my god, wouldn't it be so cool if they had a 12v12 mode, or like Conquest, or a competitive mode. And don't forget, this game is going to feature a version of Rush as well, and with this game's mechanics, with the added level of difficulty, with the gunplay and the way the weapon customization is, I really do feel like this game is just going to kick Battlefield's ass for the foreseeable future if they execute properly, and so far they have. And on top of that, theoretically speaking, if this game releases at the end of the year, say like November or December area, maybe a little after that, Battlefield has zero answer for it. It would be the only game in this space that is combined arms with like a Tarkov thing, with a Battlefield experience, with a campaign, free to play. I mean, the game has so much going for it, and it's just such a breath of fresh air to actually experience that. Because if you're a longtime follower of the channel, you'll know the dark ages that we have experienced. I mean, all the way through BF5, that game getting canceled, Star Wars Battlefront 2 getting canceled, the year period of downtime after BF5 got canceled, which then led into 2042's absolutely generationally catastrophic trailer and release fiasco. Then that game instantly died. Then that game got canceled after 2 years during Season 7 when we all thought it was going to get a Season 8. The past 5 or 6 years have been filled with absolutely nothing but pure suffering, if I'm being completely honest with you, with only a few pockets here and there of salvation, and even those pockets died. And I've seen comments in some of these videos that I've made saying, oh, Enders, you're completely overhyping this. Oh, you Enders are getting so excited. I just think some people don't understand how important Delta Force actually is in the grand scope of things. These games don't come around very often, ladies and gentlemen. They really don't. Need I remind you, the last game that was similar to this was World War III? How long ago was that? 7, 8 years ago? And World War III was not even 10% of how good Delta Force is. So, am I excited? Am I interested in the game? Absolutely. And you know me, guys. I'm just going to be totally upfront with you. If they fuck up the game, I'm going to say they fuck up the game. If I really enjoy the game, I'm going to say that, just like this video. So let me know your thoughts about Delta Force down below, particularly with the AI thing and just the overall experience with the game you've had if you've gotten to play it. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoy the content, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. I am going to post a bunch more videos on Delta Force and, of course, cover everything Battlefield related as well. So if you like that, definitely sub to the channel. Come to the streams as well. Been streaming every single day. Links in the description. And I'm going to see you guys in the next one.